Hi you guys, so I'm going to be doing my first YouTube video today, and I thought that I would start off by doing my daily foundation routine. I have really sensitive and acne-prone skin, so I don't really like a lot of cakey things on my face, so this is a really good tutorial for anyone, especially if you don't have acne-prone skin and you have really nice skin. This will work great. But if you have acne-prone skin like I do, and it's sensitive or really oily or really dry, either one, this will be a really good tutorial for you, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. So what I'm going to do at first, if I keep looking up, that's because my camera is below my mirror, so I have to look up. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Target brand makeup wipes, and they work really good. They have exfoliating cucumber, and it's exfoliating cucumber cleansing towels. They compare to Pond's, if you've ever heard of Pond's. And they work really good to keep my skin not red and irritated. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that my makeup is off, my skin isn't really too bad right now. I have a couple little things, and it's mostly scarring that I have, but my skin gets kind of red. But other than that, my skin's really not bad right now. That's another reason why I don't need to wear that much makeup. So what I normally wear is a tinted moisturizer, but lately I've been hearing this hype about BB cream, and I was like, I'm gonna try some out. So I tried one out by Tarte, and it was like I might as well have been wearing a foundation. So what I've been doing, I've been using the BB cream from Maybelline in the color light medium, and it says 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Perfector. It's supposed to blur imperfection, enhance, brightens, adjusts the skin tone, smooths, hydrates, and has SPF, and has 0 oils. So that's really good. And it really moisturizes my skin. And I have really dry skin. Like, when I mean dry, I mean like really dry. Before I do that, I have to prep my skin. I don't really like using like the Pore Professional. I don't really like using those kind of prep. I can't think of the word. Why can't I think of the word? I don't like prepping my face with them. So this one just dries my face out too much. So unless I like literally just drench my face in moisturizer and then put it on before I put like my normal foundation on, I don't really like wearing it because it dries my skin out. So you have two options. If you have dry skin, don't use that. If you have oily skin, use it, most definitely. If you have dry skin like me, this is one of my favorite products, the Total Moisture by Benefit. It comes in like, I'm almost out. It's a really big jar. Like, it lasted me a really long time. It's 1.7 ounces, so it's pretty big. And that is expensive though. It's like $30. This, on the other hand, is Pond's, just like my face wipes, and it was like $1. And it works really good. It has nutrients and biobotanicals, nourishing moisture and cream, and it has no harmful, it's hypoallergenic, and it won't clog pores, and it's dermatologist tested, so you know it's good. So I'm going to use this. And I just get a little bit on my finger, just rub it in, and rub it all over my face. The reason why I use lotion, like a face moisturizer, instead of prepping my face with like Benefit's Poreless and stuff, is because they work the same, because really all you need is something, a base for your BB cream or for your foundation or for anything really to stick to. Sorry, I keep looking up there. And they work about the same, and since I have dry skin, it works better because it has moisture in it. So I've done that. Now I'm going to take my BB cream, which I talked about earlier, which I love. People say they don't like it, and I think it's because they assume it's not good because it's not from like MAC, and it works great. Just a little, sorry, I'm kind of bad about getting these in the field of view. Just a little bit, like pea-sized, and just take it on your finger, and I like dabbing it on everywhere where I need it, and then I'll leave the rest on my hand until I need it, and just rub it in. You don't need a powder brush or foundation brush or anything for this, because it doesn't need to be blended like a foundation would be, and it just really goes on smoothly, so you don't really have to worry about it. You can just use your fingertips and it works just the same. under there so I don't have any hard lines. And I take the rest of it, which is like barely anything, just take out my finger and rub it everywhere. I try to keep it from like my nose a lot, like I don't put a bunch on my nose because that's where my most dry area is. And then you can see that it gives your skin like a dewy look, but like it gets rid of my redness. It doesn't quite cover up my breakouts like right there, but it covers the redness. And then to cover up my lovely skin impurities, I use e.l.f.'s Apricot Beige, and they don't really have like color names. Like it says Apricot Beige, but all of them say that. So the number is 10314, and it was $1. And I mean, it's a really good dupe for like a lot of products because it works really well. So I just go ahead and put that on my little imperfections. And it smells really good. It smells like apricot, and that's exactly what it's supposed to smell like. Instead of like harsh, like you can just smell like how not good it is for your skin. And again, I use my finger. I have concealer brushes and little sponges, but I feel like if you use your finger, you have more control over where you spread it out to. And then you can see it did cover pretty well. Like, of course, I'm not going to be able to cover those up because those are big. But like all my other little ones, like that one that was right there, you can't see anymore. It works really well, and I recommend you go buy it, especially to try it out for $1, and you can always return it. So my favorite powder right now is the CK from Ulta and 300 Sand, and they just got this in. Like, I've never ever seen it there before, and I flipping love it. It's awesome. So yeah, I use this. I used to use the Benefit, what is it? I have it around here somewhere. It's the Benefit Face Powder, Press Powder. I really don't recommend it if you have sensitive skin because I loved it for the first week or two that I had it. And it really has really good coverage. But the only thing about it is it breaks your skin out. And it's really good if you have dry skin because it has natural oils in it. But my whole forehead broke out. And like, it's really good if I use it once in a while. Like when I want a flawless face, but like not every day. This is really good. It has vitamin E and A, and it's dermatologist tested. I cannot talk. And it has, let's see, Calvin Klein. It has zinc oxide in it, and titanium and dioxide. I don't know what those do, but I know for a fact it has vitamin A and E, which are good for your skin anyways, and I really recommend it. Just a little face powder. It comes with one of these, but I don't really use those. What I do use, I just use a stippling brush by e.l.f. $3. And I have my MAC one, and I just pat it on because when you rub it, it really irritates my skin, so I just recommend that you just pat it on. But I have my MAC one, and I have some from Benefit and EcoTools. EcoTools is amazing. But I really like how this just like is dense, so I can really press on my powder. And get it on your mouth so you're not white or on your mouth. And really push it on. My forehead is my problem area with acne, so I really like getting on there. Think about it like about the thing that I like, I'm sorry, about the BB cream is it gives my skin like a dewy look. Like there's like shiny areas, but it doesn't look greasy, and it's really dewy, and my skin doesn't have that naturally because it's so dry. So I really like that, and it's really good coverage. It gives you a really flawless, you cannot see my breakouts anymore, except for, like I said, those two. They won't go away. They just don't like me. And then go underneath your chin line, jawline, chin line, and then go up in your ears so you don't have any two-tone colored skin. That's never cute. And then sometimes I skip this step. I can't talk. I'll define my cheekbone right here. Like I'll contour and highlight. But it's raining today where I live, and I really don't want to put more makeup than I have to because when it starts raining, it's my face. touch-up is a lot harder. So what I'm going to use today is just my Bare Mineral. It just comes in a red cap. I got it Christmas last year, and it's a rosy color. You cannot really see it through the bottom. It does not have a number, I don't think. No. So really, if you go to Bare Minerals, oh, that's way too much. And you look for like their only rosy pink color without sparkle in it, it'll be this one. Okay, well, I try not to get too much because I don't like looking like a clown. So I just put it on some on the tip so you can't even see it. Let me tap it off and I smile, and I start at my cheeks and I go up. And it's really pink right now. I don't know if you can see how pink it is on my face, but it's pink. So I'm going to go over it with some more powder so it doesn't look unnaturally pink. Okay. And now, I'm just going to I do take this little sponge sometimes and I put it in my powder, but it already has excess on it, so I'm just going to kind of pat it over my pink so I don't look clown pink. And there you go. That is my quick morning. I'm going to school. I have no time to really do a whole flawless face kind of foundation routine. It's really not foundation because it's a tinted moisturizer, but this is how it looks. It really does get away redness and as much of, discoloration and scars and blemishes that you can hide without really caking it up, and that's what I like. Is like I can touch my skin and rub it on my clothes and I won't leave like orange, anything. So I really hope you enjoyed my video, and I would really love your comments below, and I can't wait to hear you guys' feedback, and I hope you all have a good day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!